And it's telling me that I am live right about now. So it's telling me that my followers that I'm live. Something is not right here, though. Let me see. I don't know what just happened. Oh, it went back to the Aurora Borealis there. Toxic in the building. What's up? Hit the share button. Hit the share button, brother. We're going to be getting on with this challenge. Hellvira is in the building. Go ahead and send me a request, and I will get you on. Look at that. Everybody is on time. I think I started a minute early, or two even. All right. Late for Work is in the building. All right, guys. So tonight, I'll wait until she comes on, and I'll announce it. If you don't know already, you're about to find out. All right. And here is the one, the only, Hellvira in the building.
Hey.
What's up, girl?
Hey, I'm trying to deal with this. Okay, I got it.
All right. Look, everything looks good on your end. How you doing tonight?
Good, good. How are you?
I'm doing good.
I'm
doing
super
good.
excited.
I am too. Thank you for doing this. Thank you for jumping on and for accepting the challenge. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you. And also, of course, extended thanks to your wife, for letting me be the first lady to do it. I really appreciate that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, she's now I am going to get her some, she's not eating sugar, so she's going to take some really dark chocolate and I'm going to make her some down the road sometime. So
Oh, yeah.
she'll be able to do it, but she's yeah, so we tonight, anyone that's watching, go ahead and hit the share button. I'm Uncle BullCow. This is Hellvira, and she's going to be taking on my chocolate jalapeno challenge. And I'm going to tell everybody how this came about. It was because I made some pretty rough challenges. The fudge was real rough, and then me and Sergeant Dunn came out with the Raging Bull, the jerky. It was so hot, we pulled it from the market. We've actually had some people that ate it retire. They haven't ate anything hot since.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so anyways, we made something that was just so brutal. I mean, Johnny Scoville put it in his top 15 list of hottest challenges ever on his playlist. I mean, everybody said it's just brutal, but oh man, no, it's gonna come back out. We're gonna do another round of it in the fall, and we want to wait till people's tolerance is up, because fresh pods just get your tolerance to where it needs to be.
It does.
So we're gonna revisit during the peak season. So basically after that, I was thinking about so I got these little molds for these chocolate shaped, they're jalapeno shaped chocolates, and I said, hey, can you handle jalapenos? And who wants to do a jalapeno challenge? And it's kind of a joke. And people, of course, know me, so they're like, no, this isn't just eating jalapenos, and it wasn't.
Yeah.
So, but I decided to completely leave out any extracts. There's no tinctures, no extracts, and no cap crystals. So I wanted to make it just powder and chocolate, and so I did. And I was, of course, eating it as I was making it, and I think it's worthy, challenge worthy. I think it's doable though. Definitely not as bad as the other ones, but yeah. So, do you have yours right handy?
I do.
Okay. So if you want to just dump them out, and you can separate them into colors, and I'll tell you which one. The first level is the orange colored ones.
Okay.
And the orange is actually it's white chocolate with chili de arbol, MOA Scotch Bonnet, and Habanero.
I love
that is, yeah, then you're gonna like that one. That one is the best tasting. I do not like white chocolate, but with that in it, I loved it. I thought it was completely like a different thing. It's like it's no longer. Yeah, and so level one is. No, it's a lot of people don't like white chocolate, so I was very careful. But because I put so much powder in it and different stuff, it's kind of like a different kind of candy now. But that's level one is the orange. So you're going to start with that. Okay. Then level two is silver.
Okay, let me switch this around.
That's fine. And then level three is blue.
Okay.
And you already know level red is number 4. That's the last level. So if you want, just go ahead and start munching away at level 1, and you know, take whatever time you need. It's about the same weight wise and as chocolate wise as a Nemesis bar or a Ed Curry Experience, any of them. So it's not more chocolate than, but it's, if you think about it that way, if it's psychologically, because it's in more pieces, some people might think that, they might think, oh man, but as long as you don't let the amount of bites psych you out, you'll be fine.
Yeah, no, and I feel that, but like, to be brutally honest with you, like, even like a chocolate bar is, like, nowadays in my older age, it's too much for me. It gets to be a little too rich, too filling, too much.
Yes.
Pods are different, but when you add something as rich as chocolate and everything to it, I feel like that kind of adds like another dimension and another like challenge in itself,
Yes, that's true.
This does not. You can smell all the peppers in here. Like, you can.
Oh yeah.
What all did you use in this one again? This one is the orange one?
So level 1, yeah, that's Chili de Arbol, MOA Scotch Bonnet Yellow. Yeah, guys, look at that little thing. Isn't it cute? It's orange from the powders. MOA Scotch Bonnet, and then Habanero. And it's good Habanero powder, organic Habaneros that I dried myself, ground down. The MOA Scotch Bonnets were from Bill Corbett. And it's the good thing about it is there is 3 ounces of powder in every pound of chocolate. So the powder does help cut the chocolate a little bit. You see what I'm saying? With cap crystals and stuff like that, we're using smaller amounts of it, and you put in chocolate, you actually end up with, of course, more chocolate, and you're eating more sugar. So this actually has such a good pepper ratio that, it's not as bad on the sweet tooth, because it's and so I did put 3 ounces in each level per pound. The first one, yeah, of course, that's the mild one, but it will you will get a nice coating of the mouth of capsaicin from those powders.
Oh yeah.
So there'll be enough to just to get you started off a little bit. Yeah, you rocked that pod challenge, man. I'm telling you, I don't know if you go and watch my YouTube live from the other day. I actually ate pods. Now, I'm nothing like you or my wife or any of these people. I eat a half a pod and a Reaper, whatever, and I'm wrecked, throat burn bad, ear burn. I mean, in panic mode. And I've pushed myself at the end of pod season, but my tolerance seems to only go up a certain amount, and I can't really get it up much higher. So, but I actually ate 3 different Thai chilies, and I got to these habaneros, and I had a habanero lit me up.
Oh, I bet.
You done already?
Almost.
Oh, holy cow, you ate them fast. I know, it's like, when I was doing it with Chris the other night, I was like, I'm like, you done? I'm like, what the heck? I'm like, okay. And if you need to slow down, there's no time limit on this. So if you start feeling like, okay, it's a little bit too much sweets, you want to take a sip of water, you could definitely drink some water to help wash it down. I don't have an issue with that. Any of my challenges, there's never a water rule. So
I was trying to get it all from around my teeth up top.
And so
that's warm.
Yeah. And the thing is, a lot of people didn't think it would be. Actually, I was going to make cayenne pepper chocolate, just like the stuff you buy in the stores, for level 1. And that one you just ate was going to be level 2. But Chris Miller told me, no, you have to make the habanero Scotch Bonnet one level 1. So I said, all right. The silver one, that's the next level. That one is made with mustard ghost and regular ghost, red ghost.
Yeah.
So, you're going from now you're in the 350, 400,000 range on level 1. You're about doubling that with the ghost. So it's, I think the mustard ghost weigh in at about 700,000 on a Scoville. where a red ghost can be 800 to 900,000. I've had them hotter, but very rarely. But and then well, I'll just talk about the other levels when we get to them. But yeah, I was making fun of my wife. There you go. Yeah, and that one's just regular milk chocolate with all the pepper powders in it.
Well, don't say regular so casually.
So I was making fun of Chastity. Like, no, I wasn't. I mean, I was just like, when she was eating, when she was on Island Pepper's feed and she was nursing those habaneros, I'm like, looking at her like, what are you doing, girl?
I wanted to see that video so bad.
Well, it was very long, and she just was, I mean, she can handle, she did the Raging Bull. She did the double 30 milliliter Robbie challenge, like all this stuff recently. But those fresh pods wrecked her. She doesn't like, I'll be honest, she does not like eating seeds. So I can leave a bag of peppers on the table, go to work, come home, and they're gone, but there's still the seeds and the pulp. So she just doesn't like the texture, for one. But she was saying, this is the hottest habanero I've ever had. I've never had one this hot. She kept saying that. And guess what? It was my revenge on me a couple of days later, because I was eating pods, and I haven't ate fresh pods either, except for one of the Reapers that night, and it ruined me. I mean, it's really bad. But I ate 3 Thai chilies, then I got to orange habanero. It was very thick-walled, and it was the hottest one I've ever had. And it took me a while to get it down. I did a red hob, then I went on to a ghost pepper. I ate half of it, and then half a scorpion, and I was just annihilated. I was like, wow. I got to like really feel what she felt, kind of.
That sugar is brutal.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You know, I'm going to be honest. I was going to make it only 3 pieces of each one.
Yeah.
And then I had to make it, I had to try to make it so that it was, you know, the big guys that do all the challenges. I had to make it so it gets them to a 6 at least, because if I don't, then it's not challenge worthy. I don't know.
Yeah.
So it's like, I said no, because I bagged them all up, and I was like, man. So now you're getting some more, you know, you're getting a little bit more heat. That's level 3 or 2, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, level 2 is the 2 ghosts. That's where you start really getting some, you know, you're going to get a good burn off of it. I wish I knew your husband wanted some. I actually had an extra bag that did not have, it wasn't a full challenge. So it was 3 of each. And I was looking for something to do with it, but I sent it to Spice Bob because he gives some to his son. But he, you know, I want him to be able to have the full challenge too. But he did that Raging Bull and was in really bad shape. And he said he's not doing anything else. So wow. I don't know. Yeah, I know he talked to me right after he did the Raging Bull. I said, do you want the chocolates? He said yes. I sent him a tracking number. I sent him a voice message telling him I put a junior bag in for his. Sergeant Dunn. All right. Oh, we got a lot of people watching here. All right, we got 8 live now. Hey, everybody. Pepper Doja in the building. I'm sorry, guys, if I haven't been reading the comments. Espicante. And I see Steve. Sergeant Dunn in the building. How's the burn right now?
Hey, Chopper. Suffering. Hey, you.
Whew.
It's burning. I
got a scorpion pepper here. I'll burn a little bit with you.
All right.
Just so you know, because hey, you can't have all the fun yourself. Wow.
Dang, that is hot.
Maybe I shouldn't have done that.
You know how to make some pepper powder. let me tell you, that last piece that I had, the pepper powder wasn't blended in all the way. There was a large portion that was just caked onto the back.
Oh, I'm going to tell you why. So when I made them, I have 3 sheets of the molds, okay? And it's so thick because of the powder that it's like peanut butter towards the end.
Yeah.
And what's happening is the first tray, I'm able to put it on smooth. I sprinkle more powder on the back of it, so the flat side, but it melts in. The second one, it's 50-50, but the third one, by the chocolate's cooling off, the powder stays visible. So you'll see some that look like they look like they have more powder, or some of them don't look like they have any powder on the outside. They all do. It's just some of them melted in. Yeah. But yes, but if you're getting it on the outside like that too, it's even worse sometimes because it's hitting your tongue quicker than chewing it up. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That scorpion's hot.
And then, because it's chocolate, it takes forever to chew it up and get it off the inside of your mouth. Like, I'm still swallowing stuff from silver and from orange.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I think the fudge was definitely hotter than that, but I think the fudge was way easier because it was just 4 pieces of fudge. But with the fudge I did a Reese's piece, like it was peanut butter fudge dipped in chocolate, like a Reese's. And it was just yellow powder for stage 1. It was actually just tasted good. It wasn't that hot. Level 2, I did powder and flake, and I did toffee bits and salted caramel in with it.
Oh, wow.
That was my favorite, but you could taste the pepper in it. Then level 3 on the fudge was just cap crystals and dark chocolate, so it was really good, but there was absolutely no pepper flavor to it at all. That one could fool people, but it was crystals. And actually, believe it or not, when we ate that, me and my wife, it was like I seemed to be handling it just as good or a little better than her. It was weird. But level 4 was the grand finale.
Yeah.
Of course. I did powder, tincture, and crystals.
Ooh.
So,
ooh.
Yeah, that was terrible. But yeah, so the fudge was and I'll probably make more. That was around the holidays, you know. I just kind of gifted people with some stuff, and I said, let's try this one out. And they're all gone now. Some people had them in their fridge for like a while. They were like contemplating doing it. Some people decided not to and sent it to someone else. So, but those are whew.
Wow. It has 20% on it.
Okay, I'm sorry about that. You want to go on to the next one? It's the.
Hey,
is it blue?
Did you grab the charge or the extension cord? Woo.
I'm burning with you just off that one bite of that scorpion. That's really hot. Woo.
Oh my gosh, this thing looks like a tiny bite of instant death.
So that one is, now you're getting into the actual super hots. That one, believe it or not, that is not dark chocolate or milk chocolate.
What is it?
It's white chocolate.
Okay.
But it's got the powder in it, made it look like that. It looks like caramel almost.
I'll lay down.
That is that's the scorpion and ghost mixture.
Okay.
So you got the ghost still like you did in the last one, but they're scorpion, so it ramps it up a little bit more.
Not gonna lie.
But still,
this looks terrifying.
It is, yeah.
But I'm very excited. But terrified at the same time. All right. You don't want this puppy to stay over there.
You're doing good, though.
Thank you. All right. Here we go. Hey.
Level 3.
My puppy's running around, just so you know, and we're trying to, like, keep him away from, like, this area and, like, messing with the cords and stuff. So if the phone does like this, then you know why. Okay, here we go.
Level 3, Hellvira. Yeah, this one is Scorpion and Ghost mixed. So it does have the. You're into the super hots now. You're into the. You're over a mil. You're in the over 1 million Scoville unit camp at this point. It's definitely a rougher road, but we did use the same amount of powder in each one, so it's not like there's more powder. It's just that the powder you're getting is a little bit hotter than the last one. And I think where it's really going to kick you hard is level 4 after level 3, because level 4 is a mixture. It's got Scorpion Reaper, Yellow Fever, a little bit of Chocolate Bootla, and Leviathan Scorpion. But it's still the same amount of powder as the one you're eating now. But I just think that carrying the other Scorpion and Ghost overlapping with that those other powders, I think is what puts it to challenge worthiness, you know. For anybody that's a pepperhead or that does challenges.
You want to know something crazy? So, when I eat peppers and stuff like this, and it's so hot, when I sweat, when my nose runs, when I cry, it's all spicy.
Yes, I believe you. Yeah, I was bottling up tincture yesterday, and I really messed up, man. I had got it everywhere, and it was, I mean, everywhere. I had gloves on at one point. Sometimes I don't. I'm stupid, but I had gloves on, and I got tincture. It went down the glove, and then it like dripped right around my wrist, like a perfect bracelet. Then it happened on the other side, and I'm in the shower, and I felt my eye burn. And what do? Took my wrist and went like this, because I'm so used to having stuff on my hands. Wiped whatever was there directly in my eye. It was so rough. But did you try the Monster Mash tank yet?
Not yet.
I think you're gonna like it. It's so last year I made a tincture called Omega. It was with 24 different you are awesome, girl. Heck yeah. 24 different red super hots. It was many people in their top 5 or 10 hottest tinctures. Some people in their top 2. It was made with black rum. But then I made Mellow Yellow, which was way more powder, but it was all yellow pods. It was my favorite tank ever. Smooth, hot. Not as hot as Omega, but almost. A lot of people told me it's the best tank they've ever had. So what I did was, way back then, this was last year, I took the same red pods and the yellow pods, put them together, and made a new batch, and let it soak for, I think it was 100 and it was well over 100 days. I think it was 120, but I know it was over 100. And so that's the Monster Mash, which that's a hot sauce that I make that I basically just call it that because it's got every pepper in the world in it, a bunch of them. So I made that tincture and was like, and my wife, yeah, I mean, of course it wrecks me, but she said it's pretty hot, but it's got a very smooth finish. So I think you'll like it. And you could jump on Tincture Tuesday with us any night you ever want and do drops, We were doing, so with the burn session, and Sergeant Dunn and Late for Work are going to do it, I think, this Saturday.
Water.
Yeah, go ahead with some water. You're good.
Will you bring me some water?
Yeah, that'll help you out because that chocolate's a lot. Even if you were just handling the heat like it was nothing right now, the chocolate is rough.
Well, the chocolate is stuck in my throat.
Yeah. No, but water is fine. So right now you are getting the sting of the scorpion.
Woo.
But you are handling it well.
I just need to kind of knock that down a little bit.
Yeah, yeah, it's rough when stuff, especially when it gets like that.
It's
Yeah,
like
because it coats.
stuck to like the roof of my mouth.
Yeah, somebody that did it, either Tony or Chris said that the other day. They said that it was like after you're eating it for a while. One of them, I don't remember who it was. I apologize. One of them said it felt like the roof of their mouth started getting numb after a while.
Yeah.
And it's from the, because that chocolate just coats everywhere. It's like there's kind of no getting away from it,
Yeah.
like there's people that can eat pods and swallow a chunk here and there and get, there's ways to get, like people eat tubes of tear and don't chew them as much as like I would. And there's different ways around different things. But I think with the chocolate, there's nothing you can do. It's there. It's like it's going to stick everywhere.
And then if it gets stuck back there, it's like the dark passenger.
Exactly. I'll have one more bite of scorpion with you. Just to feel your pain.
Yeah.
Whoa! That's hot and floral. Huh. I think this is a Butch tea. I don't like the red Marugas fresh. I can't stand them. They're like
Hey,
eating up. We got Roger in the building. What's up, Roger? Hot Thing Show. Woo! Here, you want to eat the rest of this? Please. I'm trying to give my wife that pepper so I don't eat no more of it. It's hot.
Yeah, they're hot. I mean, they're good, but they're hot.
All right, are you ready to dive into level 4?
Yeah, to die or die.
Either or. All right, she's gonna dive into level 4, guys. Level 4, we got Yellow Fever, Reaper, Leviathan Scorpion, and Chocolate Bootla. This one has the same amount of powder. Same amount of powder as all the other ones, of course. But the last one had Ghost and Scorpion. Now this one is all super hot. So it's going to ramp up a little bit more. It's going to blend in with whatever little residual burns that she has left going on.
Oh,
and
they're all residual.
Yeah.
I'm opening these, as you can see, already, so that I can just pop them in my mouth.
Yeah, that's the way to do it, too.
My whole face is on fire.
A scorpion pepper's hot.
As much pain as I'm in right now, I still want to do the Raging Bull.
Oh my God, she's crazy. Roger, tell her no.
Okay. I gotta show you, but I'm not gonna show you that one. I'm gonna show you this one because it's got the most pepper powder visible. So I'm just gonna show everyone what this one looks like.
Oh Lord. Oh God, that is brutal.
It's like all crystalline.
Woo!
Lord have mercy on my soul. Ooh. I got this.
You got it, girl.
Can you cue Eye of the Tiger?
Eye of the Tiger, get it going. Woo!
He's getting it. Come on! All right, I'm ready.
Ready? Level 4, Hellvira, Chocolate Jalapeno Challenge. Whew.
There we go. Crank that bad boy up. We don't own the rights to this music at all. One more round. You are right. You are awesome. Thank you so much, Toxic Spice. Thank you so much for everyone who's watching right now. Y'all are all awesome. And I love and appreciate each and every one of you. Oh, we're doing good, Pepper Dojo.
Whew.
Yes, I did, Chopper.
What's up, Chopper? Pepper Dojo in the building. Roger's still here. Toxic. Kraken. We see y'all. Right now, she's on level 4 of the Uncle BullCow Chocolate Jalapeno Challenge. She smashed level 1. Level 1 is made with MOA Scotch Bonnet, Chili de Arbol, and Habanero. She smashed level 2. Level 2, Mustard Ghost and Red Ghost, Red Boot Jalokia. And then level 3, she completely destroyed it. That one is the Ghost and the Scorpion mixed together. Now, she's on level 4. Level 4 is Chocolate Buddha, Leviathan Scorpion, Carolina Reaper, and Yellow Fever. So she's on to the 4th and hardest level. This is now where you're pretty much maxed out, because before, like the level 3, there was some Ghost with the Scorpion. This is the No Mercy round. Level. Oh my God, you're done already? Holy mackerel. Wow. She just smashed level 4. Challenge completed. After all my challenges, we do a 5-minute afterburn or 6 minutes, mattering. And so we're going to hang out for a little bit longer and ask Hellvira if you guys have any questions. You guys want to, where she's at, burn-wise, feel free. I need my reading glasses. I thought Han Solo was watching. Oh, Han Cholo. Han Cholo. I love that. I love that name. That is awesome. Woo.
Oh, it's stuck.
Yeah, so this is probably right now is probably the peak of everything she's done. How you feeling?
Pretty good.
All right, you handled it well. You handled it like a champ. I will. You are now eligible for the Uncle BullCow's Death Gauntlet coming this summer.
Woo!
I am growing peppers that I want to grow, and unless some catastrophe happens, because some plants I only have 1 plant of it or 2 plants of it, but you know, if there's no major earth-shattering events, I will have all the peppers that I want for it, and it's going to be brutal.
Oh,
it's going to be brutal. There's going to be 2 new crosses in there, another 2 more crosses from last year, and there's going to be some other couple of classics in there, but it's going to be, I don't know, man. I think it's going to be the hottest pepper gauntlet ever. I honestly do, because, I mean, if you know, you got someone that puts out 20 prima tallies or something, but no, I'm saying as far as 10 different peppers, yeah, it's going to be brutal. but I'm going to make sure it tastes good. A lot of people do not like chocolate pods, so I will only put one chocolate pod in there.
I think they're good.
Really? There's a couple that I think are okay, but me and my wife have major problems with them. We just don't like the flavor. They do burn the heck out of you, even though the Scoville on them is not as high as people think sometimes. They have, I forgot, Troy Primo told me one time the name of it, but he's the expert and he knows. But Troy told me it's something, another type of capsaicin, like Delta capsaicin, something. I don't remember the name, but that's not Delta. But it's different than regular capsaicin. But when you go to get it tested for Scoville, it actually shows that it's a little bit lower than the same pot if it was a red one, even though the chocolate one burns you and me worse.
Good.
But I do have some chocolates growing, guys. I know everybody knows Uncle BullCow. You guys know I don't like chocolate pods, but I have some pods. An orchis. I have one orchis plant, and I have a Bonchi orchis. I don't know if it'll do anything, but I have one good, healthy one. And that is the best tasting chocolate pot I've ever had. And one of the hottest. I think next to NK Hades it is. We opened some of them things last year, and you could see the oils in it. So how you feeling now?
Fucking hot.
All right. No, I got one out here. It's just it's in a regular one. Those are too small.
All right, Pepper.
Tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, Mrs. BullCow is going to be doing a Robbie of the new Warrior Wash tank by Chris Miller. So this stuff is supposed to be real brutal. And so tomorrow night, she is going to do a Robbie of this. Anybody that is watching this that has not got in on the contest, you have until, you have tonight, basically. Tomorrow, I'm going to make the list out. Go on my page. You'll scroll down, I don't know, a few days ago, and you'll see a picture. It's got an outline, so it's a picture inside a picture. It says hot, hot, hot around the outside with fireballs. Then it has a picture of some product. That is a contest, a giveaway that I'm doing. Tomorrow night is when I will pick the winners. It's going to be random, and we're going to be doing Tincture Tuesday, 8:30 right here. There will be me and 3 other people. If too many people want to join in on the Tincture Tuesday, what we'll do is we'll start splitting it up. The early people can come on at 8:30. The people that are always late for everything in their whole lives, guess what? You won't be late because you'll get on at 8:50, and I'm not going to pull you on until 9. So, but tomorrow night we will pick the winners. But yeah, that's Tuesdays. Yes, tomorrow night, Tincture Tuesday, 8:30, right here at Uncle BullCow. And so what is the prizes? Anyone that hasn't seen, you'll see when you go look. But I have a special beef jerky collaboration. Me and Sergeant Dunn did one together. He took my seasoning on his jerky. Well, this one he did his barbecue sauce on the jerky and then double my seasoning. It's brutally hot. And there's some products like that have not released. It's the last one. There's also tinctures. I'm going to take out the Ink Gardener tank because it's evaporated a little bit, even though it's sealed. I'm going to throw in a Bootberry Loco Latte. We got 2 tinctures from Miller Time in there, which would be the one he did with Jimmy Pickles collaboration and Raining Pickles, and also the Miller Berry. There's also a bottle of Black Dog Gourmet Mango Habanero hot sauce and a bottle of Uncle BullCow's Pineapple hot sauce. And I think there might be something else I don't remember. But either way, giveaway, and we're going to pick the winners tomorrow night while we're on Tincture Tuesday. So I put in the post, you have to be watching the video. Yeah. Because I'm going to say, hey, I picked the winner right out, and I'll say you have 1 minute to say, hey, I'm here. And if they don't say I'm here, then I'm going to pick somebody else, and so on and so forth down the line. I'm doing this so that people are more interactive. All the other giveaways I've done have been like YouTube stuff. Yeah. And there was no interactions on it. It was just me picking somebody, and it's very hard. YouTube's hard to do stuff like that, you know, unless you're live and you're doing it while, you know, like that. But it's just the way I did it wasn't that good. So how you feeling now? You coming down a little bit?
Yeah. Let me tell you, like, this challenge is not for no freaking weedies, okay? It's not for a weedie, all right? You can't be a weedie. You gotta have a lot of heart, because this is it's hot. And it sticks to you. You can't get it off of you. Like, I mean, and I try to drink the water, I still have little pieces of chocolate in the roof of my mouth that I'm trying to get rid of.
Roger, I'm gonna send you one, buddy. I'll send Roger one. I know Roger he seems to like eating chocolate too, from what I've seen. But then again, I don't know. Maybe he's just doing the challenges.
I know, but I love his show. I love the Hot Dang Show.
I do too. My wife, that's her favorite show, man. And
I love it.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, he did the Raging Bull a couple weeks ago, and he had messaged me and told me that he was okay. He just ate a big bowl of chicken salad and he felt fine. And then a little while later, he said he was in Costco with his wife and he got calf cramps really bad, and he ended up in the bathroom for 2 hours. And I'm thinking, I said, why? Yeah, I'm like, why did you go there? He said people were looking at him like he's crazy. So I just pictured him like just shopping and just going, oh, like a death cry or something. I don't know. I'm like, what the heck? And I guess he thought he was going to be okay. Yeah. So, and that's the thing is that's really, I mean, I don't know if it's between 50 to 100 super hots going in your system in a matter of minutes. That's like, with that kind of, and how I made that, I'm going to be open with and tell everybody I don't care, was we had Doomsday Jerky, which is already hot. I took my Omega tincture, Nick Kemp's Hellhammer tincture, and Sergeant Dunn's Doomsday tincture. And I activated the capsaicin crystals with the Monster Mash tincture before it was evaporated, because the grain alcohol is what really kicks the crystals into high gear.
Yeah.
Little tiny drop of that in there just to get it so it wasn't crystals anymore. Then I put the other tinks in, 7-pot Primo and Bootla powder, and I made a paste. Then I took 2 pieces of jerky, and I put tincture, powder, then paste. Then I put more tincture and powder on top, coated the whole thing. It was insane. So, but yeah, the Raging Bull was deadly, and some people got hurt off of it.
Wow.
And I apologize. I did not just give it to anybody. We were very careful. We properly vetted who we gave it to and made sure that they were somebody able to handle it. You know, and we split it up actually after watching the first 2. We originally it was just 2 big pieces sandwiched together. My wife did it on fruit jerky because she doesn't eat meat. She got wrecked off of it. She did say it came down fast, but she started shaking a little bit. She ended up she's done tons of challenges. She doesn't throw up, but she ended up on the toilet and puking in a bag at the same time. And then she turned green.
That is not the type of information you're allowed to talk about.
I'm just saying. So then she turned green and was on the couch, and I thought I was going to go to jail for manslaughter. So I had already mailed the pineapple out his, and he did it the same way, but on jerky. Manslaughter is when you accidentally kill somebody. Say hi.
Hi.
But she hears a word she's never heard before. Yeah, Daddy doesn't say that word much. I don't have a reason to, but. So the pineappler did it, all at once, the same as my wife did, and he went into convulsions, and it put him in it was really bad, and he said you can't have this cannot be available to the public at all.
Yeah.
And so we decided to break it up so that people would have to eat a third of it, wait 2 minutes, and so on, so they could tap out. But even people that tapped out after 1 or 2 pieces still got really, really wrecked off of it. So yeah,
gosh.
Yeah, so it's really, really bad. It's you know, just and that came about from the jerky that we did together, because my jerky, that collaboration with Sergeant Dunn, it was a mix of over 40 super hots powder.
Yeah.
But I had black garlic, fermented salts. I had fermented spice that I made from, you know, and so it was flavor and heat, and it was exactly how I wanted it to be. But people just they're like, Uncle BullCow, that means it's going to be crazy hot. So people got it, and they were like, oh, they loved it. But they said, I thought it was going to be hotter than that. Not everyone, just the hardcore chili heads.
Yeah.
And I said, guys, it's not a challenge. You want me and Dunn to make a challenge? Of course, everybody's like, yeah. And I'm like, no, you don't. You do not. I'm like, jerky's very hard because you have to chew it for so long. So I'm like, all right, I got you guys. And I got them.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. Wow.
Well, you did awesome tonight. I just can't believe how well you handled that. That was excellent.
Thank you so much for sending this to me, and I can't wait to try the tincture. I'll burn with y'all tomorrow. Like, I know I'm not going to be on the thing with y'all, but I mean, like, I'll be watching and burning. So,
yeah, try a drop of it. Let me know what you think of it. And I appreciate you. And we'll do some stuff in the future here. Me and Sergeant Dunn have another challenge that's in research and development. The prototype being shipped out to somebody to test for us this week, and so we're going to have something that we're going to keep available on the website.
Yeah.
So we're going to do that, and we got some other stuff coming in pod season. I'm going to put the gauntlet out and whatnot, but yeah, everybody watching, thank you guys so much. Thank you, Hellvira, for doing this challenge, for joining me on this live stream. And yeah, guys, if anybody watching hasn't got in on the contest, go to my page. It's like 2 days ago, so it's like 4 or 5 or 6 posts down, but it's a picture of some products, a box with jerky and hot sauce and tinctures. Just read the post, follow the instructions. I'll put you guys' names down, and then tomorrow night, join us right here on Uncle BullCow for Tincture Tuesday. It's every Tuesday night at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And yeah, Hellvira, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hi, Hellvira.
All right, she said hello to Mrs. BullCow.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. I hope you have a good rest of your night. It doesn't too much of an aftermath, but I'll see you tomorrow.
No, honestly, like, I've got an iron stomach. You know, I mean, it's like, it hurts going down, and then that's kind of about it.
Yeah, I got a pretty strong stomach myself, but probably not as strong as you. But yeah, to do this kind of stuff, you can't have a stomach that's too sensitive.
No, you're right.
Yeah,
oh, you're right. And you're a tough mama too. I know it. I heard about some of the stuff you were eating.
Yeah, this started last year. We went to a hot sauce contest, and we run into Johnny Scoville, and he's like, they won't let me in the contest. I'm like, let me see if I can get her in there. She's never ate super hot because they knew it was. They knew he would just take the $1,000 because nobody could probably beat him there. So, but Johnny also, he got the information from the websites, and maybe the people there told him. They said on the website, it says it's the hottest peppers, a habanero. Oh. And I'm like, I says, all right. So we get up there, and I get her in on stage, and she's downing these peppers. She does the all the milder ones, the jalapeno, Fresno, three different hobs, and then they pull out the Ghost and they pull out the Reaper. She did good. She smashed them. People were dropping out. But when they went back to the jalapeno, the thing was this big. It was, and she couldn't get it down in 30 seconds. So
it takes me a long time to do small pots. I don't have many molars.
Yeah, she's missing back teeth, and that thing was just. I don't see how anybody can chew that. I could not. There's no way. But anyways, that jalapeno is just too much vegetable. So
I should have chewed them. I should have probably. My strategy this year will be to just not chew it much and then try to swallow it like big pills by drinking a gulp of water, because you can drink water.
Oh yeah, they let you drink water.
But I didn't think about the water at the time, because I was like, I don't know. I just Didn't realize I could drink it.
Yeah, so she did good. She tied for 4th place out of 13 people for her first pepper eating competition, and she just literally started eating like super hots right before that. We couldn't find anything before that. So.
Hellvira, have you tried to do a competition yet?
Besides the gauntlet? Oh, I don't know.
Like a competition where, like a state competition. You should go because they have cash prizes, and you would probably win.
Yeah,
if I look so bad, but you know, not to like, because I know we keep talking, and you made the comment about the Southern conversation because it keeps on going. Did you read that? So you know that Netflix movie, the Netflix documentary about the chili pepper eaters?
Yeah.
Well,
I've never seen it.
The British woman that was on there, you know, it hurt her that her teeth, she didn't have the back molars either, and that was her complaint about eating the finishing the peppers in time before Atomic Menace, you know, and everything, because she was like, I just can't do it. I just can't do it. Like, I just physically cannot do it, you know? And so, I mean, it's like, there's always, you know, you have the will in your heart, you know what I mean? But our teeth are just kind of like not letting it happen.
That's right. Yeah, and
I didn't know there was somebody else that didn't have back teeth that was doing competitions. I have to check her out, see if she...
Yes. Her name is Sid.
Sid, right? Yeah. We watched her on Dark filmed it also. And we watched his video a couple times. She was there with. She what?
Is she the one who's dark skinned?
I don't remember.
Yes.
Is it okay? Yeah. Yes, that's right. She's the one. Yeah. Yeah. We watched that on
Instagram. She's awesome.
Yeah, we watched that, and then we met Bella like a week later after we watched it. It was pretty cool.
Oh my gosh! Like, it's my goal to meet everybody from that series. You know, from just that documentary and everything. The UK Chili Queen, everyone. Like, I can't wait to meet everyone, especially Atomic Menace. I can't wait.
It needs to be like something where everybody gets together.
Yeah, we're gonna put that together. I was a DJ and concert promoter in my previous life, so no, I mean when I was younger and stuff. So I've always kind of had a knack for it. You can have some more, yeah. And she's eating a research and development sauce, and I told her not to, but I can't stop her.
Nice.
But yeah, you should see her. She like literally look. I just leave her peppers all over the house and stuff like. She's a beast, man. She loves them.
That's awesome. Just leave her like a trail of peppers to the bedroom where you have a romantic shape out.
No, really, the pepper thing really does help our love life because you know, like when you accidentally don't wash your hands enough, like it drives me crazy. I can't not get at him after that. You know what I'm saying?
I know. It's a real thing.
It's every day. It's every day. I'm doing something with the peppers. Regardless, I'm trying to put pepper powder together or portion it in this other things. I'm making tincture. I'm straining tincture. I'm cutting up peppers for hot sauce. I mean, the list goes on and stuff. So it's constantly like I'm like, man, and the kids. I think the kids just get used to it. Like they have to feel it and just not care at some points. Like you know, you pick the baby up and stuff, and it's like. After a while, I think they're just like, okay, Daddy just feels like he's, on fire. Like it's like.
Daddy's always hot.
Yeah. So thank you so much. We're going to get going, guys. Tune in tomorrow night right here on Uncle BullCow and do some tincture with us. Tincture Tuesday. Thank you, Hellvira.
Thank you.